Right now we have another guest with us, Maria Moore.
That I'd like to introduce. I'd like to introduce you to my friend and my stylist and my makeup artist, Maria Moore.
Thank you.
Maria, please. Now Maria has an exclusive line. I'm going to stop there and I'm going to ask her to tell us all of that. But you can't tell any of our secrets.
Okay, not a problem. Your secret stays with me. That's not a problem.
See, this is like...
only a hairstylist knows for sure.
Right.
Well, I do have an exclusive line, a makeup line. It's called Maria MX Essentials, New York. And that's a cosmetic line that I have on my own. I also am a celebrity hairstylist. I work with television and cinema. I work with VH1, HBO, CBS, Cedric's, BET, what else? NBC, Showtime. Did I mention VH1? Yes, that. And I am also an international educator, and I travel all over the world. I go, as a matter of fact, starting May, Jersey City will rarely see me because I'll be in Nigeria. From Nigeria, we'll be going to, well, I start in Las Vegas. Then from there, we're going to Nigeria, Jamaica, Guadeloupe, London. And then we'll be in New York in July. And what I do is I am an airbrush specialist, and I teach makeup artists as well as hairstylists advanced makeup. And it's a team of us. So we teach photography makeup, we teach editorial makeup, we teach...
What is editorial makeup?
Editorial makeup is basically hair and makeup for upscale magazines.
Speaking of which, where were you yesterday?
We were doing a photo shoot for the W magazine, which we had like 7 girls, and each girl had 3 different looks. So if you time 3 different looks to 7 girls, that's 21. Actually, I look at it as 21 girls that we had to do in a 7-hour period. So yeah, it was very exciting, very taxing, but a lot of fun. And I really enjoy, I have a passion for my work. And I also teach different skills in hair, like advanced hair skills, as well in my industry. But my passion is definitely my volunteer work, because I volunteer with Dress for Success, and what I do with them, I do hair and makeup for all the ladies who are going into the transition into going into the makeup world.
What about Dress for Success?
Dress for Success is an organization that helps women to go into the transition into the working world. And what I do, I help them to do makeup for the everyday look for corporate America, and also hair for the corporate America. I also volunteer with different shelters for our women who are battered wives. And that helps. Makeup is not just mascara or lipstick. Makeup is more of giving confidence to a woman, of building women, empowering women. And that's what's passionate to me. Because when I can empower a woman and make them feel good about themselves, that to me is more rewarding than doing makeup for Beyonce or doing makeup for any celebrity. I love my celebrities, you know, but that work to me is satisfaction and more rewarding to me.
Maria also works with us on our Make a Difference Day.
Yes, yes. We also do that. And that to me is like
Maria,
yes.
You were telling me earlier about 2 celebrities. Earl was telling us about men not liking makeup, and you were telling us
men not being concerned.
Let me sit back on that one.
Let's correct that.
Let's correct that. I gotta sit back on that one. Men are more vain than women. Okay, we were working with, the other day we were working with Larry Holmes, Ray, Boom Boom, Lasagna. These are boxers. And Z. He's a heavyweight champion.
That's right.
And the first thing they told me, please make me look like I'm 30 years old. I said, okay.
The magic one.
I will magician, not a beautician. I mean, I'm a beautician, not a magician. But I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. You know, let me pull some tricks out of my magic hat. So, but anyway, he was very satisfied with his look. You know, after I finished grooming him. So that's to me a satisfaction interacting with my celebrities, and that's basically it. And basically, the most important are my personal clients. You know, they pretty much like Miss Tinia here. She pretty much like threatens me if I'm not there at a certain point. So I have to be there for them. They're number one. They're my number one.
That's right. You can run all around the world.
As long as I'm home, as long as I'm at the shop to cater to them, I'm okay. If I'm out, my neck is going to be on the platter.
Let me ask you this, because we talked a little bit about this early this morning. Tell us your background, where you come from, where you went to school, because I think people, young girls out there who might be interested in how to get started in this, tell them how you get started.
And I'd just like to mention something. The reason why this is important is because when you listen to this, when you hear this, what we want from young people is to realize there are no limits on your life. You have to set them yourself. If you can dream, you can achieve it. Now, having said that, please.
Yes. Well, I was born in New York, but I was raised in Jersey City. And I went to Lincoln High School, and that's where I went to, yes, I had started my cosmetology career there. I took cosmetology when I was in a sophomore year, and I also worked, I went to school and I worked in a beauty salon in my sophomore year. And then when I graduated at 17, I also had my cosmetology license at 17. Then I went to business school at St. Peter's College. I went to St. Peter's College and I took business and admin. And then after that, I went to the Universe of Cosmetology, Dudley's Cosmetology Universe. And that's where I attended my degree in cosmetology. But I say this because there are no limits in this industry. Unfortunately, a lot of people have lost the respect of a cosmetology because of a cosmetologist, because of the fact that they have really like downgraded the career that we have.
The science of it.
Yes, absolutely. So I say this, I'm a mentor as well.
You got all of these jack-leg cosmetologists.
Well, we call them kitchen beauticians. So that's what we call them. Unfortunately, because of that, the respect of a cosmetology has been downgraded, but I am determined to bring that up.
Well, I mentioned to you, if you care about the state of your hair and your skin, you definitely need a licensed cosmetologist.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
beautician.
Absolutely. And the thing is that, as like I said before, I am a mentor for all the young girls and young men as well.
Because she still goes back into the high schools and gets them, and they're working with her.
Yes. So
if you want to open a shop, you must learn first.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I am a believer of sharing knowledge and bringing up, and giving them the opportunity and let them know that this industry is a vast industry. There are so many avenues open. You don't have to stay behind a chair,
exactly,
so to speak, for the rest of your life. There, as you know, as you can see, there are so many opportunities. There are film, television, education, as an educator, a mentor. There's so many different opportunities in this industry that you can take advantage of. And my job as a mentor is to teach these children all the opportunities that they have. There are different ways there are different avenues that you can go into in this industry. You don't have to, be as a cosmetology or beautician. You can be a celebrity, stylist. You can be an educator to teach other makeup artists advanced education, as I do. So there's so many things out there. So there isn't any limit, and there isn't no glass.
So for our young people who want to know how they can be mentored, talk to them, please.
They can absolutely go. There are different salons out here, unique boutiques. Myself, we mentor children, and we will young ladies and young men who are interested in this opportunity. We mentor them. We take them in as interns as well.
And also your line, for those who want your line. And the reason why that's important is I wear lip gloss and I'm dressed. So my hair and makeup was done today, obviously, with this exclusive line.
My line is Maria's MX Essentials New York. And if you want to get in touch with me, I also am an educator, and like I was said before, I am what is called an advanced airbrush technician, but I also teach bridal, photography, makeup, editorial makeup, television, and special effects makeup. So
And how do they reach
it's
you?
endless.
Get
My
your
line, again, you can go into my website, which is MX Essentials Cosmetics New York. My email is mariamxbusiness@gmail.com. And my other website for my brand is mxbeauty.com. So you can go to any of those lines. And also you can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. My Instagram is Maria MX Moore. That's on Instagram, and on Facebook is Maria MX. So you can follow me. All my information is there. It is open to the public. That my cell phone is there. My business phone is there. So if you have any questions, I am always open to answer any questions you have, and I'm always open to help anyone to get to the next level in this industry.
Now, Maria, before we go, let's talk about the line of hair care that's not live. Now, ladies, this is for you. For those of you who know that the perms are breaking your hair, this is a great line.
Okay, so one of the lines that I educate hairstylists and cosmetologists is our Caraplex line, which is a smoothing treatment.
Okay, now I just want to say this about everything that Maria's told you. Let's chillin', it's all possible. You young girls out there, it's possible. There are things you can do. You don't have to live in a bubble in 10 blocks.
Never.
And you can be a Lincoln High School student and end up just like Maria.
You know what? I have to sit back because a lot of people say Lincoln High School. Lincoln High School is an advanced, beautiful, high-knowledge high school. I have learned so much. Sometimes when I speak to people, I'm taken back a little bit because they look at Lincoln High School as like, you go into Lincoln High School as if it's just, it demeans the purpose. And Lincoln High School to me was very good to me.
Well, Maria, we have to come up on a break, but since both of us come from Lincoln High School, we did pretty well.
Yes,
I agree with you.
absolutely. There you go.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we will be back. And thank you very much, Maria.
Thank you for having
You have
me.
to come back sometime and talk to us again about
Absolutely, anytime. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, now I just want to say this about everything that Maria's told you. Let's chillin', it's all possible. You young girls out there, it's possible. There are things you can do. You don't have to live in a bubble in 10 blocks.
Never.
And you can be a Lincoln High School student and end up just like Maria.
You know what? I have to sit back because a lot of people say Lincoln High School. Lincoln High School is an advanced, beautiful, high-knowledge high school. I have learned so much. Sometimes when I speak to people, I'm taken back a little bit because they look at Lincoln High School as like, you go into Lincoln High School as if it's just, it demeans the purpose. And Lincoln High School to me was very good to me.
Well, Maria, we have to come up on a break, but since both of us come from Lincoln High School, we did pretty well.
Yes,
I agree with
absolutely. There you go.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we will be back. And thank you very much, Maria.
Thank you for having
me. You have to
me.
come back sometime and talk to us again about
Absolutely, anytime. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much.